Well, hello and welcome to our devotion time. It's great to be with you. We are finally at the time of discussing the covenant that we talked about last week, and here we are. And remember, the Lord is cutting a covenant in the style of men, so Abram would never forget what's going on. And as you read the description of this ceremony, I want us to keep in mind that the covenant the Lord is going to make with Abram it actually consists of two distinct covenant ceremonies separated by 14 years of Abram's life. The events of chapter 15 described for us is what theologians call the former day covenant ceremony, in which the basic terms of the covenant are laid out. It's kind of like this. You think about when you get engaged, that's a covenant of former days. It's the beginning, and it leads to and foreshadows a marriage betrothal, getting married, which the marriage ceremony is the latter day, would be called the latter day. There's that interlude in between getting engaged and getting married. Well, this is what's happening with Abraham. So this is like the getting engaged. And we have an interlude which consists of chapter 16, in which we will read the description of the conception of birth and trials related to Ishmael. Then 14 years later, we'll come to the latter-day covenant ceremony spelled out for us in detail in Genesis chapter 17. And it culminates in giving the covenant sign of circumcision. So we'll see that. To the Lord, the covenant ceremonies are one ceremony with merely an intermission in between the two phases. With that in mind, I want us to read the scriptures today to see about this former day covenant ceremony. So scriptures say that the sun set and it became very dark. A smoking furnace and a flaming torch passed between the halves of the animals. On that day, the Holy One made a covenant with Abram, saying, to your remember the Hebrew word Zara, seed, I have given this land, from the Euphrates River as far as the great river, the Egyptian river, as far as the great Euphrates River. And this completes Act 1 of the covenant ceremony. The curtain will rise again, and the ceremony will continue approximately 14 years later in Genesis 17, after Abram receives the down payment of a seed of his own flesh that he had bartered for. And I want us to remember, as we start reading this story, be careful what we ask the Lord for. We might just get it. Well, I'm going to stop there as we begin that ceremony, and we'll just explore that in the days ahead with Ishmael, and then leading on to Isaac, the true sign of the covenant, or the true inheritor of the covenant. Well, you have a great day. I pray the peace of Christ be with you. We'll see you soon. Bye now.